Here with a special Transformers toy review. I've got a look at Troll, which is from the Unique Toys combiner called Ordin, which is of course going to be not omnibus, and this figure itself is not Blot. And the reason why I've got two is Unique Toys normally send me a sample of a particular figure before it comes out, very kindly, and then I'll review the figure. And there had been a bit of a delay getting the figure to me, and Ben from Ben's Collectables, I spoke to. Well, I've been messaging him anyway about the whole situation, and met him for the first time at Roll Call over in Southampton over the weekend, and he was selling a few of his toys. He's moving over to Canada. Needless to say, I bought quite a few bits off him. Not many high ticket items, quite a lot of the things out of the bargain bucket anyway. But yeah, and he said he's very kindly. He said to me beforehand. He said, "I'll bring Troll along," and he said, "If you haven't got yours by then, I'll bring it over, and you can take it home with you and keep hold of it until such time that yours turns up." Didn't put any time scale on it or anything, which I thought was really, really kind of him. He completely didn't have to do that. And he's a great figure, and so I was very appreciative of him doing that. And then, so that was Sunday, well, over the weekend, and Sunday I took it back with me because that was the end of the convention. And lo and behold, after weeks and weeks of not turning up, Monday morning, he turns up. So, but what I'm going to do, the way I'm going to split up the review is I'm going to show you, because I've got them both here in both their modes. So this is Ben's one here in the robot mode, because I transformed him out of his robot mode, out of his beast mode yesterday, so I could get used to transformation. So I'll show you Ben's sample and my sample here on the side here, and I'll just show you kind of both modes, the articulation on them, details on the paint app, that sort of thing. And then I'll do another video to show the transformation for both, so you can have a look at that as well. But I just thought it was important just to show you that first of all. I did get the box, so it's the first time I've seen the box. Let's bring that back. So it's got some really nice artwork on here. This is all I don't know what's the word, embossed, shiny. So this is kind of matte here. So it's got a King of the Gods Ordin at the top here, and Troll at the bottom here. Interestingly, it does have the Unique Toys logo on here as well, because we were thinking that they might switch to the DX9 stuff. And you've got a picture of him. Let's bring that back. Artwork on the side, and it says in small writing, it says over 37 centimeters in height, and the most powerful witchcraft masters. So there you go. So you've got that, and it does say the same thing on this side, same thing on the back, and then on the back here you've got him in his robot mode, and it just kind of shows the transformation into beast mode here, and it shows you different things that you can do with the weapons in beast mode as well, and the robot mode where you've got it in different places as well. He does come packaged in his robot mode. So it comes, I'll just open up the box a second. So it comes in a little plastic tray here with all his bits and pieces. He then does come with some instructions and a bio card as well, interestingly enough. So let's bring this out. So you've got a nice bio card, so it's like a credit card, like they did with Warlord, Troll there, and on the back it's got his stats here. So he's got strength 9, intelligence 2, speed 2, endurance 10, rank 4, courage 10, and what's that? Fire Blast 6, and Skill 5. So that's pretty cool. And then with the instructions themselves, sorry about the being plunged into darkness there. And in here you've just got a fairly basic set of instructions, just showing you how to put them into leg mode and how to transform them from robot to beast mode. So they've actually done the instructions the right way around. What you do find is sometimes you get hold of instructions, quite a lot of time Hasbro will do this. They'll give you the transformer in, say, robot mode, and the instructions will be how to transform it from jet to robot rather than the other way around. So it can be a little bit frustrating, but they've done it the right way around in this one, which is cool. So yeah, just put that in the background so you've got that there. Right, so I'll show you him in robot mode first. So this is kind of Ben's one here that he very kindly sent me over, so I'll need to message him to send it back over. So let's get a close up here of the head sculpt. So you can see some of the detail on here. He's got some nice silver paint apps here. He's even got some sort of grizzly teeth in there, sort of like vampire teeth. And this is painted, like this visor's painted nice and red. Interesting on mine, the red isn't quite as bright, so I actually prefer it on this one slightly. So that's pretty cool. And you've got these bits at the top here. Now I think that was, I can't remember if that was how it's packaged or not. I think it was round the other way, like this. Like that. But it does give you these bits to give you the flexibility to do it, you know, whichever way around that you want to, really. So you can actually, one way I've seen it is people do it like that and have these kind of clasped over like that if you want to. Or you can just have them up like this, or round like this way, or even just have the one like this if you want to. And actually have it like that. Entirely up to you how you want to have it displayed. I do quite like it with these bits down here like that, and then tucked in around there like that. So I quite like it like that. Gives it a nice look to it. And he's got some great articulation there. Head kind of goes all the way around. His arm kind of comes out in here. You've got swivel here, bend, kind of a double bend here, and this kind of comes around here as well. You've got swivel at the waist here as well. Move his leg all the way back, all the way here. You've got a nice bend at the knee here, and you can even, where this kind of plugs in here onto his knee, you can actually unplug this. So if you wanted further articulation there, you could do, but it's not meant to do that. And then you've got swivel here on his foot here, so you can get some really decent poses out of him. He's got some nice detail in his inner leg here. The only really kind of bit that's showing on here, you've got kind of a bit of a gap in the back of here, but that's about it. Even his backpack, you know, it looks part of him in robot mode. It doesn't look like it's kibble. It's kind of put on here, and it kind of looks part of him in his robot mode. As part of his kind of his combiner bits, he's got here. Let's adjust that slightly. He's going to come. Oh, stay. So I knocked him with the guns. He's got these bits here, which basically they all form together to make his foot. So you can see that's part of it here, and then these bits here will plug on either side like that. I haven't plugged them in properly, but you see that makes his foot. Okay. Now what you can do is you can unplug all of these bits off, like so, like that, and then what you do with these, you pull these out here like that, And you've got a couple of options how you can hold them. So you can hold it in his hand like that. It's got a little blaster like that, which is what he's shown in the artwork on there. Doing that, you can plug it into the side here on his arm here. I've noticed on this one some of the joints aren't as tight as they are on the one I've got, so they've potentially tightened that up on the kind of production sample, if you like. So you can put it on there if you like. You can also put it on the backpack on the side here. Yeah, I think so. You've got 2 points there. You can pop them on. A couple here, and then this bit here, you've got all of these bits that pop out here. So what you can do is you can plug it onto the back here if you want to, like that. So you can have it like that, or do it the other way around. Like, come on, like that. Plug it in like that, and pull this down. And it kind of, you've got all these kind of missile pods in here, so you can have it like that, and you can kind of bend that around. It's a little bit looser on this one than it is on the other one that I've got when I transform it in robot mode. So it on the, if you get in this one, it should hold on here a little bit better when it in, but this one it's a little bit loose. You can also kind of put it on his arm if you want to. So like that. So you can even kind of have it as almost like a bit of a shield, or a kind of something you will give people a bit of a whack with. That plug in there as well, various different places, and then you can also then, you know, still plug the guns and things on there as well. One thing that I did play around with yesterday was adding these guns bit back on here, and I kind of used it as a bit of a pile driver, just kind of messing around. I know it's not how it's supposed to go on here. So he does stand up pretty well, it's just I haven't really got him balanced that well at the moment. So he actually probably stands up better in his beast mode than his robot mode, I'd say. You can plug these bits on like this if you want to, and then you've got him. You've got his. He's doing some road works there, and he's just digging up the road as you do. So yeah, you can do that. Can't see a way that you can just plug it on the back as well, but he would be really back heavy if you did do that. It does fit on all right there as well, actually, if you actually wanted to do that, and then you could. It's good that these are quite stiff and they're not loose, but at the same time they can be a bit of a job to get these out. So what you could do is you could have that on that shoulder. Oh, that's actually stayed in really well, actually. That like that. Oh. Okay, just straighten his fingers out like that. There you go. You could have them like that if you wanted to. You've got some pretty cool poses. I did notice there's a few different. One thing I've noticed so far with the paintwork between the two is actually the one that Ben's got. Actually, he's got a few. Mine's missing a few little paint apps. So on this one, you've got these silver bits here, which are part of his. Yeah, and this one's got black on here. So far, that's the only difference in the paint apps that I've noticed. So I did mention about the head, which was slightly different on this one. One other cool thing that you can do if you want to is, I mean, basically I through mistransformation I didn't transform him properly first time, and I had this bit out, which is part of his beast mode here. So I had this out like this, but you could actually leave that out if you wanted to. It looks a little bit different. I think I prefer him as it was, but there's some just really cool bits of transformation in here. Everything just is really smooth on it. It's hard to describe. Everything just kind of goes really well. The quality in it is brilliant. I mean, it's miles above anything they've done before previously, even with the likes of Salmore. You know, people that have seen my reviews know that I really like unique toy stuff, but each one just keeps getting better and better. And you've got to think, with this combiner, the quality for each figure as it comes out, it's going to get better. And I think it's going to be a brilliant combiner. This bit lifts up here, so you can see here that's what is part of this beast mode there. I mean, if you fancied, you could you could actually kind of have that partially out if you wanted to. You could kind of have him like that if you wanted to. But then you've got this kind of gap in here, but it just that slots it nicely. Everything just fits in really well. Like I said, the articulation is really good, and you see all the paint apps on him, the detail on him. And you know, you've got all these silver bits here, you've got the red here. The colours are really good. They're kind of like, I guess this is kind of like a navy colour, and you've got the purple in here, and there's lots of kind of bits of silver painted in as well. I mean, all of this painted in here. You know, just little details, things that they didn't have to do, but they did do. I think it's really good figure. I mean, I will show you, like I said, the other video, the transformation. This is him in kind of beast mode, if you like. So you can see he's. The only thing is the mouth doesn't open. Now, quickly, I'll just show you the difference in the head sculpt. So I won't transform him, but I'll just show you. I just thought the colour on this head was slightly different. Just seems a little bit lighter. Don't know whether it's shinier sort of paint. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, there's not a lot on it. So he's got these huge. Ooh, there we go. He's got these huge, great big arms here that you can kind of move around from side to side, all the way up and around. They kind of come out here as well. This bit can move as well as these kind of articulated claws, so he can really kind of come at you from any angle here. You can kind of, and he can these bits actually are quite solid, so he can actually hold things properly. And he's so strong with his feet. He's got, I mean, it looks like he's got these weedy little feet, but you could easily hold a figure up here, and you know, without any problem, you'd be able to hold him. I'll show you that actually with holding a figure at the moment. But you can see how this plugs on at the back here, and what it does just plugs into there, and you can plug it onto there. And these guns, again, you can plug them onto the sides here, up here, anywhere really. Show you the idea of like how much weight you can hold. If I just open his arms up like this, I can show him like picking up a figure. I haven't tested this out, so I don't know if it's going to work, but let's give it a go, shall we? Let's do this. Let's do it like that. So he's kind of bench pressing him. I'm going to bench press someone, okay? Let's do it like that. So let's get his legs set. So he's got pretty, you know, look at his legs. They look pretty weedy, don't they? Right, okay. Let's see if he can hold Optimus. Come on, you can do it, troll. You can do it. Yes. There you go. His tiny, tiny little legs are holding all of his weight in Optimus. Easy. There you go. So that gives you an idea of how kind of stable he is. Yeah, he's really good. You can get an idea of the articulation on him. You know, you can kind of bend this backwards and forwards, depending on how you want to kind of position him, really. So you can have it so you've got all of this showing forwards, or like that. You've got this claw that you can move in and around. You can see the detail on the face here. As I get a closer look up. Like that. And you just feel the figure itself feels really solid. He's got his little skirt in front here. He's got his little legs, and these are very ratchety. Move all the way up and back. Little bend here at the leg here, and these, which are his legs, come up and become part of his backpack in this mode as well. So. And his legs, I don't imagine he can go kind of all the way up and kind of back. And you can get him pretty much stand on one leg if you want to. Yeah, see. So he stands up pretty well. It's just the quality of him. I keep on going on about it, but he is. You know, you can do. There's so much you can do with this figure. And he's a really good size. You know, you get him up alongside Optimus Prime here, so you can see in robot mode where he is up alongside him, and then in beast mode here. But it's really clever the way they transform, and everything kind of fits together nicely. Like I said, with this you can peg them wherever you want, really. You can have them on the sides here if you want to. Like that. Sorry for the sniffing all the time, just got a bit of a cold. Like that, if you want. And like I said, this can go over the top then if you want to. We can go on either shoulder, like that. And that fits in really nicely as well, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can have it like that if you want to. There you go. Or you can flip that open, you can have the missile launchers coming out. Either way, that's cool. One, it isn't on here, but one extra cool thing would have been is if this bit would have like doubled up as almost like a Optimus Primal surfboard thing, and he could sit on that. That would have been quite cool, I think. But then again, I'm quite into Beast Wars. Perhaps I'm the only person that actually thought that. But yeah, absolutely brilliant figure. I don't know what else to say about it, really. I suppose I'll do another video, show you this transformation. The only other cool thing I should show you is what you can do is with this one in robot mode, is you can actually swap out the arms. So, God, this is nearly half an hour already. I'm sorry, guys. Is you can swap it out. So I'll unplug this at the back here, and then let's be careful how I do this. So pull out this arm from here like that. Okay. So this bit then folds out like that. Okay. You'll open. Let's see which way. Open this bit up like here, and then you fold this arm back into itself like that. You then want to get this arm, and what it's going to do is it's going to fold into there, and that bit's going to plug into there, but you'll need to fold this bit in half here and pop that in there like that. I don't know if I've got it in properly. Should be right just for the purpose of showing you that. So that clicks in nicely. And then you've got yourself claw hand So how cool is that? He's got one of each hand, so he's got this kind of normal arm here, he's got this pumped up great big arm here. So I thought that looked pretty cool. Right, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to post another review up, just going through transformation. Sorry guys, it's taken longer than I thought. I just wanted to show you what you thought this figure and kind of go through my thoughts really. Let me know what you think, if you're going to be picking this guy up, if you're interested in combiners. Just share your thoughts. Cheers guys, speak to you soon.